Testing 1, 2, 3. Audio check. Alrighty, greetings, adventurers. It is Sci-Fi Monday, and tonight I'm going to be doing some build out for our Starfinder game. I've been doing a lot of this on the D&D side. Figured it's time to show my sci-fi campaign some love and get them built up for getting ready to play. So I figured we'd start out tonight with some build out of random encounter tables and all kinds of fun stuff. So what I decided to do, and I did this early on in my D&D campaign, and I've drawn on it some, but I've been using a lot of combined resources, or a lot of resources combined. Um, but I haven't really done that much on the Starfinder side, so figured it was time to give it some love as well. So on the D&D side, I've been using the Game Master's Book of Non-Player Characters to build out my NPC library. I've got some cities and town maps. I've even got Roll and Play's fantasy game GM kit, but I haven't really used it on that side. But I figured this is a good place to start this on the Starfinder side. Since a lot of this content is game system agnostic, excuse me, my nose is itching, I figured I can use this both for Traveler and for Starfinder. So I figured I'd start out tonight with a little bit of building out tables and getting the overall game fleshed out as far as content, so that when it comes time to actually create an adventure and do the story arc and create the conflict, that I would have all of these materials to draw from. So I'm going to just jump right in. I am going to go ahead and share out, hang on, my Acrobat PDF here so you can see what I'm working on. And unfortunately, that is like way too big and going to be in the way. So let me see what I can do to unlock that and move it over. Let's move it over the chat window for now. Y'all can gripe at me later for that. And that way it's not like right on top of us. Now let me lock that into position for now so I don't click on it and move it. And that way you can kind of see the table I'm building from. And you'll see the Fantasy Grounds desktop in the background, which is where I'm actually going to be working from. Let me move some stuff over. See how that looks on stream. It's still kind of chopped off by PDF. What can I do to make said PDF smaller? Can I shrink it down like that? And then hopefully that doesn't look like utter hot garbage on the stream. Let me unlock that and move it over again. There we go. That gives you a little bit more visibility into my Fantasy Grounds desktop and doesn't like totally trash out the UI for what my side. Hopefully y'all can see that a little better. Let me expand that out. Yeah, that's workable. That is workable. Think that's good. Okay. So, on my side, this is going to be difficult because I'm going to be flipping back and forth between the two views. So we're going to make a table here. Random rival spacecraft. This is going to be a D20. I don't want the players to see what I'm rolling. And so we need to flesh this out. And sorry if you can lip read, you can tell I'm counting. Silently to myself. And these clicking in these damn little squares is a pain in the butt, so bear with me as I'm having to look at my keyboard to do it. Oh, that was supposed to be a 19. It was a 29. Good luck rolling that on a D20. Alright. So, let's see what we got. Now this says random enemy vessels, but we're just going to just call it random rival spacecraft. Why is it not letting me copy paste from Acrobat? All of a sudden Acrobat's wanting to be stupid. Is it because this bad boy is protected? Oh, geez, don't tell me. Well, figured this out real quick, didn't we? Does this have... Do I have the ability to OCR this? Or just dump it into a docx for now? Recognize text in this file. Go for it. Yep, they password protected it. Okay. Let's shrink that out of the way. I'm going to cheat outrageously and pop this open on my secondary monitor here to where I can do this without flipping back and forth and annoying the hell out of you guys. Bear with me. This is the campaign builder that we're trying to copy from. There we go. Traces of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. The shadow traces. A stealth interceptor crewed by a pair of married assassins. Yeah, you're screwed. The lavish. If I can spell lavish. Shows off the wealth of its extravagant captain. Somebody always got to be flashing. Banded across the sector. Okay, so here we go. The Zeal serves as a roving lab for a scientist whose experiments are banned across the sector. Great thing about this is this gives me plenty of ammunition or prompting for me to start writing, so I can have a field day with this. That's just me. Let me move this over so I'm at least not totally ignoring chat. I just need to move it to the side. Okay. Axler 8 is a pursuit vehicle. Used by a private investigator. Okay. What are you being private and investigated for? What have you done? What'd you do, Ray? You know that works for both Ghostbusters and Everybody Loves Raymond. What'd you do, Ray? The cargo hold of the Curator's Wish is full of rare artifacts. And I see a spelling error on the source document, but that's okay. Sparkplug is piloted by a daring android and his risk-averse human first mate. 7. The Venture 6, which makes you wonder what happened to Ventures 1 through 5. Smuggles rare. Well, that answers that question. Dangerous creatures. Oh my god, what was the name of the damn monster in The Force Awakens that Han Solo and Chewbacca was a Rathtar, a Raptar? For some reason my mind flashes back to Rugrats. Every time I try to remember what that monster's called. And has the claw marks to prove it. I bet you do. Nova Surfer. Not sure I want to hang around and surf a Nova. Adapted for high-speed galactic races. This is pod racing. A group of mercenaries travel from job to job This is my murder hobos right here. On board the utilitarian transport hangar 4. And obviously, before I start playing with this content, I'm going to have to check my use license with Roll and Play to make sure it's okay to use this and to stream it. My fingers are not on the home row. Can y'all tell? I think I need to move my keyboard here. Let's see. Let me get to where I've got my hands in the right position. Which doesn't appear to have helped. Pirates are prone to infighting and mutinies. What has the universe come to? Now that's just playing dirty. Stealing a custom ship and using it to raid legitimate trade ships. Oh, you have a special place in the universal hell, my friends, for such behavior. That is not right. Let's see if I need to tweak my camera position any, because I tend to bebop around a little bit when I'm on camera. Table owner number 14. You got to give the crime gang some attaboys. If your operation center is mobile, it's less likely to be raided. Thing is having these random tables is great, but somebody has to sit down and build stat blocks for this crap. So, and this was actually 16, and I skipped 15 on accident. Stretch this down a little bit to give us a little typing room. All right, the uncut gem is an ancient freighter. that was once used in a famous jewel heist. Jewel heist. Okay. Solar punches. Reinforced hull allows it to ram into foes. Okay. Let's lock the table. I gotta unlock it for a second. Rival spacecraft, since that's what I called it above. Now let's lock it. That way it'll keep it from getting accidentally edited. Alright, anything else I want to tweak in this section? Nope. Okay, so let's grab, and this is in Adobe. Alright. This is from what table are we drawing? Ships and personnel. But that doesn't begin. Okay, so these are going to be random names. Alright, let's see. That is page 5. Let's do bunches of D20s. Building, building, building. This will not be visible to the players when I roll it. And, you know, why is my left ear deciding to itch underneath this damn headset all of a sudden? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 rows. Yay me, I can count to 20. And I didn't have to use any body parts to do it. That's supposed to be a 15, not a 5. Alright, 20 entries, starting at the top. And I hate having to type shit. I prefer to copy paste, but it is what it is. Get us some random ship names. I said ship, in case you're wondering. I like Raven's Wing as a better name. That Cad Bane's Boon. Onyx, see? Not Onies. The White Flame, and that's what it goes up in when you missile it. The Ellen Rose. That's going to be a ghost ship just by its name. Roger Jolly. Really? This is the best roll and play could have came up with? We'll let it slide. I can always edit later. Sorry, got an itch. Skyhopper. Okay. Let's throw a die, get a random ship name. There you go. Lock the table. That way you get to see how this works as a DM. All right, the Venture 6. Okay. So this is some good stuff getting built out. Comes in handy for me. And let's keep going. Nothing like building tables. Tables are what makes the DM's life go easier, especially if you have them built. Okay, we're going to call this one Uncharted Sectors and Systems. Not visible to the players when I roll because I'm using it to just build my back end. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Didn't take. It took it as a 6. Animals out in my yard getting into my cameras. Okay. 20 of these bad boys. Pardon me. I need a drink. Wet my whistle so I can keep yapping. Ugh. So I went to the dollar store and picked up a couple of those little water flavor pouches. This one happens to be Sonic's Blue Ocean Water, which I'm a fan of, and it's a pretty good recreation of it. So I will down this stuff in the course of tonight's stream, which is probably going to be about 2 hours long if I have my way. At least I'd like it to be that long, if I have enough content to keep me yapping for that time without drying myself out. So, all right. Velmira. You know what I need to do? I need to double check my stream content, make sure I got y'all on the same place I'm at. Yep, so you can see I'm in the second section of this chart. So we're doing sectors and systems. In this case, I'm calling it Uncharted Sectors and Systems because that's what I want to go with whenever my players are randomly traveling or should end up into a random jump into some place that is basically off the map. Okay. I hate typing. I would rather copy paste, but you know, I understand that they probably want to protect their documents from being distributed on the cheap by document pirates. So, and I paid for it, so I just want to make sure I do check the use license to make sure I'm okay to use it on stream. I'd hate to do all this and then not be able to do anything with it. Let's see. So I'm on spring break this week. I hadn't been using a whole lot of my vacation time. Decided it was time to start using some vacation time. So I took spring break off this week, which is cool. It's pretty much a staycation until later this week for me, and then I plan on taking the grandsons and going to Dallas to do the National Video Game Museum. One of my coworkers recently went with his 2 children and loved it. They also have the Traintopia Museum there, which is all G-scale trains. And then there's a sci-tech, like a STEM discovery place as well. So I want to check as much of that out as I can drag the boys around and do. I have a feeling we're going to spend the bulk of our time at the National Video Game Museum. And I'm fine with that too. I mean, I would like to check out the trains though, just because it's, something near and dear to my heart. We'll see. We'll see what we get done. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rows, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hey, so far the dogs are being kind of calm right now. They were carrying on earlier, and I was like, let them go. Let them get it all out of their system before I get on stream. Because this headset has absolutely no noise suppression for background noise. I love this headset, except for the 2 factors. One, the noise suppression is hot garbage. It'll pick up everything going on around me in the room and in the house. The other is the headband, even though I've got it fairly loose, starts to hurt my head after a while. So I've ordered a pad for that just because apparently my head is soft. I don't know. But I still can't say enough good things about it because it does have great audio quality. It has great sound quality. It's just a tad uncomfortable for extended periods. And then, the noise suppression is not a deal breaker because worst comes to worst, I could always shut my studio door. Except my door doesn't latch. And Carmen is a tank. She will just bust right through. So I did buy some strike latch kits for the door frames. So part of my staycation is going to be installing those on a few doors around the house. The critical doors like the master bedroom and the master bath have it, but this room does not. So we will take care of that. Get that done during the break. I'm also probably haven't committed myself to it yet. Going to do some cabling under the house. I'd like to run some network cables so that I'm purely running Cat 6 copper back to my switch. Yes, I've got wireless coverage, but for streaming, I prefer to be on wired. Like right now, even though I'm on wired, it's Cat 5e. For some reason, my laptop has decided to jump onto the wireless instead. So hopefully the household wireless is up to being generous tonight and not doing anything stupid on me while I'm streaming. Battery Major. That almost got typed in as Bejor Major. Sorry, Trekkers. It would have been a typo on my part. Wasn't Kieran Reese a major in the Bajoran militia? So Bejor Major, Battery Major. You see how I could have easily typed what was in my mind instead of what was in front of me? Anyways. I'm being stupid. Not that it matters. Alright. Burlease. And then Jadeland. Okay, that gives me a nice roll of random cities and planets and city names. Throw some dice, get some random stuff out here. Okay. All right. Let's do Random species and societies now. Make sure my spelling is not atrocious. Hide the roles from the players. Throw some more rows, not rolls in here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This is going to be a 20-sided table. It's set to be invisible to the players so they won't see it when I roll it. See, that's the kind of the key to being a good DM is you've got to be able to improv stuff. Having some random tables really helps out tremendously for that kind of crap. But for random generation, this is great. One thing I have to do as a DM is I have to take notes when we're playing so that I know that I've used something in a certain location, and it kind of becomes part of the story at that point. Because I try to maintain some continuity in my gameaverse, if that makes sense. The Elder Ones. What are they? So yeah, doing a little table generation, flushing out, cheating outrageously, whatever you want to call it. The Soul Mind. That could be a android society. The Cheer Folk, we could base on the Fae, or maybe Halflings. Especially in the Starfinder universe, being so close and spawned from Pathfinder. So we can do some good stuff. Alrighty. The fun thing about this is if I misspell something, I don't care, as long as it's not way too off, because it can be an alien species name. Who really is going to critique it? I mean, you would know, and I would know, because here we are building this stuff up on the stream together, but nothing really horrible about it. Alright, random species and societies are done. Let's see. Taking a look at... Let's close some tabs out here. I'm going to leave my book of NPCs open because I'm working on that on my D&D side. I've been doing that all day today. Okay, ships and personnel. So we have character details, appearance. So how do I want to do this? Let's create a category. So we're going to have several tables for characters and several tables for ships. I think it's best to do like this. Okay, Starfinder character details. Make sure I'm sharing that on the stream with y'all. Behavior and traits. Can y'all see that? Yes. Okay. So, first off, and this is more typing than I want to do. It's not a visible role. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If you're wondering why I start at the bottom, it's just because of the quirk of the UI. If I start at the top, it's going to move it to the bottom, which means I'm constantly going to be just filling in the same top box, which requires a little bit more mouse movement. Then if I just go up the list, click and type is quicker. This is kind of a Fantasy Grounds thing. Okay, did I double up somewhere? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No, I went one short. There. So that resorts it. Did I not put the label in on these other tables? Let's go look. Nope. So we're going to unlock it. Click that into the label. And then relock it. Unlock it. Edit. What is my girl yipping about? Relock it. Rival spacecraft I did. Random planets and cities. Sorry folks, I'm a perfectionist. I have to go, if I catch an error or something I've overlooked, I'm going to go fix it. So, alright. I really wish it would let me copy paste. Editing is not permitted. Ugh. I am going to try something just to see if it will let me do it. So bear with me while I attempt to circumvent the restriction on this PDF. Well, it stops to think on page 115. Come on, finish. Have I made Acrobat mad? I think I've made Acrobat mad. It seems to be hung up on the last page. Okay, bear with me. I'm going to bail out of this PDF and pull open the one I just recreated. The only thing that gets a little hairy here is I am on two different computers. And so will it let me? We're about to find out. Copy with formatting. Paste. Yep, it will let me. So this now gets a lot significantly easier. because I can copy paste and not have to do a whole lot of typing. As I told y'all earlier, I hate typing. Okay, so are we seeing some spacing oddities? Okay. We are, but I can edit those out. I would rather have to delete a space here and there or add a space here and there than have to do an F ton of typing. As you can see, there's a lot more text involved here. Oh, I guess you can't see because my dumbass did not rotate the page on your PDF, did I? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Okay. Whoa, wait a minute. Did I not copy this one? This beats typing any day. Yep, that did not copy. So this is for building random NPCs, non-player characters, people that the copy-paste did not catch up with me.
Mic off. Mic on.
Sorry about that. I had to sneeze. I didn't want y'all to get caught by that in the blast. So I had to pull the headset off, hit mute, and then sneeze, and then come back to y'all. Alright, behavior and traits. I noticed because the way I converted this, it takes a little longer for it to do the copy when I hit Control C. So you'll see a slight pause as I'm fleshing this table out. Oh, wow. What? Okay. Outwardly confident and chatty, but can be hesitant about trying new things. Okay. What is going on with my copy paste? It's like it's double buffering, and I'm having to hit Control V twice to get it to take. It's being odd. Maybe I need to adjust this a little bit. Let's move this over. Come on, give me the... There we go. Seems very suspicious and reluctant to disclose even basic information. Sounds like my doctor. Probably shouldn't say that. I am going to see him at the end of the month. Went to the dentist today and got a dental exam. Got to go back for the cleaning because they just squeezed me in for the exam today. And then going to go see the optometrist tomorrow to get my eyes checked because these glasses are 2 years old. So it's easily time for new glasses because they tend to get scratched up. So well, that'll be an easy one. Go get your eyes done. Go pick out some frames and go order some new glasses. I can deal with that. Alrighty. You need to space it down a little more because this one is so damn wordy that it is taking up more space than I allotted for the window. "19. Easily distracted by their comms device, rarely gives others their full attention." That sounds like 80% of society today. Everybody's looking at their damn phone. Grumpy and patient, has a pessimistic view of people in the galaxy. I've reached the first half of that statement with age, but I'm not a pessimist. I'm usually a pretty optimistic and happy fellow, but I can get a bit grumpy at times, especially if I haven't eaten, as my players found out Saturday. Okay. Lock it. Roll it. Appearance features. Yuck. Throw another one just for kicks and giggles. Appearance features. Another D20. And a whole lot of copying. And don't hit caps lock. Alright, some appearance features. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whoops, too many. At least I think it was too many. We'll know when I get to the top here. I wish these little typing squares were a little bit bigger. Yep, I had it at 20 and I deleted one. Ha 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 ha. Add one. Okay, this is not visible to players when I roll it, just to me as the DM. Alright. Make sure I'm sharing the roll and play page that I want with y'all. Yep, looks like I am. Okay, so nothing like building out tables, tables, and more tables. Has a narrow face with prominent cheekbones, which can make them look gaunt. Okay. Slumps to appear smaller than they are and uses clothing to hide their face. Their clothing is well kept and customized to make a stylish statement. Everybody's got to be a slave to fashion. But why did that not copy? Hit it again, right click, copy with formatting. Okay, has 3 diagonal stripes shaved into the side of their cropped hair. Okay. Moves one of their limbs gingerly due to an injury. All right, time to get a drink of water. Okay, number 6. Wears a number of pins and badges relating to political and social causes. All right. A number of small, this is number 7, a number of small cartoon characters are tattooed on their arms and neck. Okay. Number 8. Bulky armor exaggerates their already broad frame. Got to wear something a little more discreet. Number 9. Thin, sparse hair is combed across a wrinkled forehead. I'm beginning to resemble some of these remarks. Don't appreciate this. I don't have wrinkles. Those are laugh lines. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Number 9 uses a hover chair which levitates slightly above the ground to aid mobility. Captain Pike from the Enterprise. Number 11. Their impressively muscular physique carries their large, heavy bag with ease. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Don't need to bench press me to prove it. Number 12. The skin around their fingers is red and raw from being chewed on. Speaking of being chewed on, Sam and Carmen, 2 of my huskies, decided to get into it the other night. And it was purely Sam's fault. Sam was eating out of her bowl, and she is very reactive to that. He knows this. She's attacked him for less previously, and things had been fairly calm, but, apparently this was a trigger. He was eating out of her bowls. She was pretty much, for the most part, ignoring him, but he made the mistake of growling at her as she walked by. Before I could blink and tell her no, she jumped his ass. And I managed to get, it was just me available at the time, so I had to position myself between the 2 of them. I'm pulling her back and pushing him away, because once it starts, he's not going to stop either until he's made to stop. I ended up getting bit from left side, from left hand to almost elbow, a total of about 4 times. So I am in broke skin, actually. I'm pretty bruised up from the experience. I tackled her to the floor to hold her down. and just kept pushing him away until he decided to back off. Um, but wasn't fun. So yeah, you can see. You look at my backside of my arm, I'm fairly well chewed up. I guess I got to get a little closer to the camera. The joy of owning huskies, one of which is reactive. I mean, for the most part, she's a good dog. She's a little anxious, and you can tell she's not been raised around other dogs her size until she came to us. And, you know, it's been a tough transition for everybody, especially for me, having had my two boys are perfect gentlemen for the most part. Rocky's my little lovable derp. Sam is my grumpy old man. And then we kind of tossed her in. She's in the middle age wise. We've had her coming up on 3 years now. It's been rough. The first 2 years were the roughest, which really surprised me that the drama went on that long. But it's calmed down some. It's just there's occasional triggers, and I've tried to become a better owner and be cognizant of what is a trigger, and when I see it happening, to take steps to prevent an altercation. It just happened that, well, it was too little too late the other day. And I just happened to be the one to pay the price for that. Sam's got enough hair, being a woolly coat, that she can land bites and still not get a hold of flesh. Now, that's not to say she hasn't hurt him in the past. She did rip out one of his dew claws very early on, and as a result, he would stay away from her, and not interact with her pretty much at all. That's gotten better. They do play together. They do cut up. She can still be a bit of a B word, if you catch my meaning. And then he just leaves her alone when she becomes that way. It is what it is. I've tried some CBD and anti-anxiety meds to calm her down with zero luck, including some meds from the veterinarian. The one thing that kind of brought it to a head, as far as the number and frequency of altercations, was a heavy fight that happened basically January a year ago, where he bit down on her spine and her legs went out from under her like she had been poleaxed. And she was having mobility issues for like a week afterwards. The very next day, we took her to the vet. They did an X-ray, determined she's got a spinal issue that she had pre-existing. It's purely genetic, where she has 3 vertebrates that are fused, and there's no cartilage between them. He clamped down with his jaws on that one spot, and apparently he hit hard, and the end result was she spent 2 weeks on muscle relaxers and pain meds and being carried in and out to go to the bathroom and all of this for almost a solid 2 weeks. After that, she hadn't really fucked with him to that degree. We've had occasional tiffs here and there, a fight here and there, even rarer. But lately, I think between the weather and being cooped up in the house, and they've been inside a lot, and then in this day, he growled at her at the wrong time, and she decided she'd had enough of his bullshit because that was her bowl, not his. So, long story short, it was a hot mess. All right, appearance features are rolled up. That's a good table, and it's a lock. All right. Character motives. This is about as much fun as watching paint dry tonight. You know what sucks is I need to do this for Traveler in addition to Starfinder because I'm using a lot of the same content. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, because it is a 20-sided dive. Get it? Dive. That's actually a streamer or a channel on Twitch. I've tuned into them quite a bit. They have some good content. Um, I'm trying to get more active on Twitch in other streams, just as a participant, because I like seeing what others are doing, and it's also kind of a great social and networking opportunity. Um, yeah, I probably don't promote myself as much as I should, but most streamers don't want you to promote your stream on their stream. I mean, to me, it would be considered bad form. Now, if somebody asks if I stream, yeah, I stream. I stream D&D and Starfinder and Traveler and world building and that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to just throw it out there unless I'm asked, just because to me that's bad form. Um, it's kind of how I feel about it. So bear with me just a second. I am character motives. Getting over here to where I can do the copy paste thing. Okay, I think based on where I'm highlighting is what's causing the issues with copy paste. Just Adobe being weird. Wow, that one does not want to do anything at all. Control V and then no text. Let's try it again. Jeez. Okay, type that shit in. That's so noble. Let's see if I can catch the second one and do a copy paste, or if I'm going to be doing a lot of hand typing on this table. And see, that one copied, which is good because that was a longer sentence. I didn't want to type that. They hope to emulate an older sibling who has set many exploration records. Number 2, that's the whole storyline of Battlestar Galactica right there. Following the destruction of their planet, they are in search of a new place to call home. Okay, number 5. Accused of a crime they didn't commit, they want to clear their name and reputation. Oh, it's the Interstellar A-Team. Gotcha. Number 6, they are looking for volunteers to help test their new in-flight safety equipment. Interstellar crash test dummies. I hope the pay's good in case there's an accident. Number 7. In order to restore an old ship, they want to earn as many credits as possible. Okay. Well, you know. Money is the root of all evil, and people need roots. Number 8, they would like to try out a career in a different field. Number 9, they aim to spread the word about a social cause they are passionate about. Okay, the Ewoks are going door to door. They want to talk to you about goldenrod. As Han Solo refers to C-3PO. Number 10, they are hunting for power cells for their world-changing food replication machine. Number 11, they dream of having a dramatic life story that eventually inspires a biopic. I don't consider that a heroic motive. That's just kind of some selfish shit right there. I stream because I enjoy it, not because I expect to make $1 million doing it. And I like to hone my craft and share it in case anybody else is interested. And sharing it is a good way to get feedback, good, bad, or indifferent. So what the heck. Number 13, after becoming separated during a conflict, they want to be reunited with a loved one. Okay. Number 14, they are driven to impress a family member who once doubted their abilities. Look, Ma, no hands. Number 15, getting promoted to a senior rank in their organization is their greatest ambition. You know, you get to a certain age and you're like, fuck it. Number 16, they want to live a life of excitement where no day is like the one before. Get a job in IT. Just be prepared to either have an ulcer or be identified as a carrier. I don't have ulcers, but I've been identified as a carrier. Number 17, they are trying to loosen the grip of a greedy corporation on their home planet. Okay. The evil empire. Number 18. Number 18 says they are eager to create new content for their vlog. You know, I'm trying to do that tonight just for my stream. Also build out some of my gaming environment for my players. Number 19, aiming to be their own boss one day, they like to study and learn from other leaders. Okay. Good for you. Number 20. They are ticking off entries listed in a book of must-see destination and activities. Okay, so we are processing the bucket list, huh? Lock this table down. Throw a sample. Okay. So the next table is the flip reverse of this. Instead of heroic aims, we have villainous agendas. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're going to have some fun building out. So let's go build out some villainous agendas. You know what we're missing tonight? We need a little background music. I find it helps me while I work. So bear with me. We're going to crank up Sirenscape's Sci-Fi player. Blah, try to say that 3 times fast. Let's see. What do I want for some music? Oh, goodness. Do we have a space battle? Something that could be fun, as long as I don't have it cranked up too high. Can't type. Climactic space battle. So pardon me while I turn it down in my headset. Because it's a bit loud. In my headset anyways. And let me adjust it for the stream. Hopefully that's not too deafening. Okay, I think y'all can hear me plenty good over that. I might need to turn it down just a touch more in my ears, though. Okay, where are we at? Villainous agendas. Here we go. Character motives, villainous agendas. Alright, it's not visible. We need 20 rows of this shit. 20. Should be 20. Nope, I fell short. Somebody got to teach this DM how to count. Make sure I don't have any duplicates. Okay. We determine it's not visible to the players. Let's drop the die type in there. Okay. Villainous agenda number 1. They are trying to exploit the natural resources of a planet without attracting attention. Okay. Villainous agenda number 2. They need to remove someone who opposes their power. Villainous agenda number 3. Driven by bitterness, they are fixated on destroying their home planet. Remember what I said about my headset starting to bother me after a while? Well, I've been online, I guess, what, an hour? Almost an hour and a half. Yeah, it's beginning to get a little uncomfortable on the top of the head. So, it is what it is. Tweak it and see if I can adjust it, because I'd like to keep rolling tonight. I'd like to get as much of this done as possible. Let's at least get through the character traits tonight, right? Villainous agenda number 4. All their deeds are designed to get people to fear their name. Okay, we went all Daenerys Targaryen at King's Landing batshit crazy, did we? You can't be loved, so you'd rather be feared. They are focused on evading capture for their many crimes. Number 6, their aim is to control all trade routes in the sector in order to charge high taxes. I don't even want to talk about taxes, because I just finished paying off last year's taxes, and now I got to pay this year's taxes. Needless to say, them bitches are waiting till April 15th before I cut them any money. They can get over it. Don't even get me started about the flaws of the American tax system. Number 8, they are desperate for revenge on a group that they believe betrayed its purpose. Number 9, their insatiable greed prompts them to accumulate as much wealth as possible. Well, you know, you gotta have goals. Number 10, they use underhand means to incite widespread violence amongst the population. Okay, folks, I gotta stand up, so bear with me. I gotta get out of this chair. Okay, let's see. Do I need to adjust my cameras and angles? Yep. Let's bring the camera up a little bit. My watch is yelling at me to stand, so even though I'm midstream, I'm going to try to stand. So bear with me. Number 11. They wish to grow their cult of followers who will carry out their evil commands. Okay, again, you gotta have goals. Number 12. They are working on building the most destructive weapon ever conceived. Okay. Wasn't enough to build the Death Star. Now we're going for Star Killer Base. What's going to be the sequel to Star Killer Base? Who knows? Number 13. They see sophisticated security systems as fun puzzles to be cracked. That's more of a hacker agenda than it is a villainous agenda. Who writes this shit? Number 14. They envision leading an army of merciless robotic peacekeepers in the future. Is it the Sentinels trying to take out the X-Men again? Number 15, they want to overthrow the current lawful government. Pardon me while I move my arm a little. Number 16. Their irrational antics are inspired by a love of chaos. Sounds like my ex-wife. Number 17. They are looking for ways to blackmail prominent officials and government diplomats. Number 18. In order to increase their power, they hope to infiltrate and control the military forces. Okay. Number 19. They wish to prove their intellect has no equal. Okay, we're going all mega mind on people now. Number 20. They don't want much, just total and utter control of the entire known universe. Okay. Lock it and roll it. Throw them dice a couple times just for good measure. Alright, villainous agendas is wrapped. Character jobs. Ugh. Speaking of jobs, this is beginning to look like work. What do we got? Small town, big city, corporate roles, dangerous jobs, scientific careers, space crew. And then we get into organization names, crew summons, mission details, space hubs, and then we get into ship generator. So let's try to at least make it through the character portion tonight, and then give us plenty to chew on, right? Let's make sure you see what I see. Character jobs, small town work, looks like a 20-sider. Alright, we can knock that out. These are short text, so I might be able to just pound these in via text or typing. Okay. Not visible. Again, this is going to be a 20. Okay. Ugh. Sorry, trying to keep that arm moving. I'm just hammering these out. Hammering them out because I can. Delivery drone operator. I want that job. Sandwich board promoter. Household plumber. Okay. Throw them. Alright. Is there a way? Let's do... Make it a 20-sider. Yeah, this is kind of dry stuff, but it's got to be done. At least there's... Nice thing is share it, get it done. You can kind of see how it works, building tables out as a DM. All right. Let's see, big city employment, character jobs, big city employment. Molecular mixologist. Are you working in a lab or a bar? I'm confused. Propaganda poster designer. Oh, you work in marketing. Okay. Celebrity hairstylist. Yuck. Nanotech. Neurosurgeon. Luxury hotel concierge. Colony architect. High-end casino. Spell it right. Croupier. Spell croupier right. Air traffic controller. Private investigator. And political speechwriter. Okay. Alright, throw it. What girl? Propaganda poster designer or air traffic controller. What you know, mamas? Huh? Carmen's coming in here talking to me. She's not happy about something. Corporate roles. Ugh. It's going to be a D20. What you know, mamas? Huh? (16, 17, 18, 19, 20). Hang on. What's she doing? She behind me? Hey, girlie. You want to say hello? You want to say hello to the peoples? Huh? Come here. Come here. Hi. Can you come over here where you can be seen on camera? Huh? Just barely? Because my desk is up so high? See, it's all about the head scratchies, huh? Yeah, it's all about the head scratchies. Where are you going, huh? Where are you going? Look at that tail wagging. Look at that tail wagging. Silly girl. Okay. She decided to leave. Means it's probably about time to go out. Okay. Let's see. What you doing, girlie? What you need, mama? You want to go out and go potty? Yeah? You want to go out and go potty? Let me see. Y'all give me just a short minute. I'm going to take a brief break to go let her out. So give me 5 minutes. I'm going to let dogs out. Go probably do a nature call, and I will be right back.
Mic off. Mic on.
Alrighty. Get back in here, but also let me look at something on my stream because I made an edit and it did not take. Because we are not streaming D&D tonight, we are streaming Starfinder. And I just happened to catch it. And it still looks like it's showing the wrong damn thing. Okay. Okay, it seems to be showing it now. Okay. I love when technology wants to be stupid. Okay, corporate roles. We were halfway down this list. PR executive. Consumer trend analyst. Training instructor. Instructore. Administrative assistant. Chief operating. Oh, here she comes with a tennis ball. I just left the back door open for them, so I will have to open it or close it here in a little bit. I'm sorry, auxiliary service director. Got distracted by a pup in the room with me. Girl, why are you growling at that ball? Sam, what are you carrying on about? Hey, you want your daddy to play with the ball. Oh, I got the ball. I got the ball. Get the ball. It's right there. Go get it. Sam. We might be heading towards a mess tonight. Oh, what is this table that we locked that we didn't even label? Corporate roles. Now lock it. Oh, Carmen and Rocky in the room now. Space crew. This is a D8. I could see where this would be useful on encounters too, if you're boarding somebody else's vessel. Okay. Number off. Propulsion / engineer. Chief pilot. Communications. Supply chain. On board meteorologist. In space. Guess you gotta look out for them space storms, right? Okay, lock that table.
Mic off. Mic on.
I don't know if I muted the mic fast enough on that sneeze or not. I'm hoping I didn't catch y'all with that. right? This one's also going to be a D8. Dangerous jobs. It's nice to catch a break from the D20s. Black hole photographer. And you got that twice in a row. Okay. And of course, scientific careers had to be a damn D20 table. So, type, type, type away. There we go. Now let's go throw these together. Xenoanthropologist. That's a mouthful. If there ever was one. There you go. AI psychologist, because you're giving your AI a nervous breakdown. What is the world coming to? If you're giving your AI a breakdown, one of you needs a career change. Lab assistant, you're gonna be the beaker to my Bunsen? Sorry, it was a Muppets reference in case you didn't get that. Okay. Lock it and roll it. Lock and roll. Okay. Scientific careers is a wrap. So that was that set of tables. Okay, organizations. Okay. Trading academies is going to be a D12. Extra Galactic University. That's a mouthful. The Neutron Academy. Spell neutron right. They're not cloning Jimmy's there, that's for sure. Get it, Jimmy Neutron. Okay, number 8. Institute. And you can tell I'm getting tired because my typing is getting worse. Of Cosmic Studies. 9. University of the Beyond. This sounds like a late night infomercial roster. Fix the case. Education Centre. Comet Seeker. Campus. Some of these are stupid names. Sorry. Maybe I shouldn't be judgmental and just be open-minded. Somebody will want to use them. Okay. Research Centers is also a D12. I need to go get dogs in here in a minute. Okay. Number 8, Future Scope Cryo. Number 9. Number 9, Indigo Testing. Facility. Number 10, House of Invention. 11, Energy Workshop. B9, and Spark Learning. Okay, political divisions. Also a D12. Hey, would you bring dogs in, please? There it goes. That's working. Okay, political divisions. D12, number them off. Department of Solar Trade. I checked my numbering up and didn't even catch it. 1 through 12. Okay, number 5. Number 6. Hyperspace Transport Office. Sounds like a damn government agency to me. Number 9, Ministry of Surveillance. It's almost like a religious organization these days. Prosecution. That needs to go. Okay, lock it and roll it. Okay. Another D12 for military regiments. Be happy just to get through the character crap tonight. Number 6 is the Eclipse Conscription. Some weird names. The Nebula Rangers. They're gonna be like the Texas Rangers in the Nebula. Number 9. Number 10. Catapult Command. Some of these are cheesy. Number 12. All right. Where does that leave us? Oh, a whole nother quad page. And then crew summons. Okay. So let's do this quad page and then crew summons. Mission details. Yeah, let's knock out this quad set and be on our way with it. That way we can say we got the crew pieces done tonight. Got them fleshed out. My stupid thing keeps going to sleep over here. And it should not be. That's crap. Bear with me here, I'm having some technical difficulties. There we go. Okie dokie. Corporations. D12 junk. Okay, it's a D12 list. Number it off. Okay, I was like, something ain't right here. Lock it down. Roll it twice. Okay. Criminal gangs. This will be fun. Alright, let's throw some stuff out here. That's a D12 group. Stink Paul. Who makes these names up? I hate to say I paid for some of this content. I can't complain though. They have some good content, but you know, like there's going to be a mix of quality, so it is what it is. The Raiders of Rip. It's gonna be like Doolittle's Raiders. Electric Aftermath. Really? 99 knives. And they've misspelled knives intentionally, I'm assuming. And Raven's Claw. Okay. Lock it. Throw some dice. Alright, next table. It's going to be Hacker Networks. Another D12 table. Okay. Hacker Networks. Who are we going to build out here? Spiritual groups. On the bright side, if I need to roll for anything, I'm going to have a hell of a buildup of stuff. Just time consuming to flesh it all out. That was a Freudian slip. Okay, that's still working. Oh, number 11. Photons receptor. Really? Okay. Alright, are we done beating character details to death tonight, just about? Crew summons, here we go. This is going to require me to do some copy and pasting, because I am not doing all that damn typing. Let's see. That's a D20. Okay, let's flesh out or populate the numbers. Brain no worky after this long. Alright. 20-sided dive. Oh, goodness. Alright, I think my Adobe's getting mad at me because it's starting to do weird crap. And when Adobe starts doing weird crap, it's usually about time to call that nonsense quits. Alright, and let's go ahead and sit down for a while and work on this. I think we've been standing long enough. Let's get down here and get comfortable. Get some more of this typing done. Alright. I think it's probably about time to close Acrobat out. Let's see. The crew meet each other at a dried up water pump during an unseasonable heat wave. At a taster day for initiates of an intergalactic fleet. That doesn't even make sense to me. I guess it's kind of like a dog and pony show for the fleet. I don't know. Now my watch is telling me to stand after I just sat down. That's so annoying. Okay. Number 11. The crew meet each other in the queue for a museum. They're all waiting to view a famous cultural artifact. Yeah, I don't think very many of the crew members have been set foot in a museum, but that's just me. Maybe I'm just being sarcastic. In the medical bay of a large starship, each of them was injured in the same accident or fight, whatever the case may be. Oh. As employees of a hydrogen farm on a backwater planet. As hostages of a notorious gang in the back of a van. That's a hell of a way to start an adventure. I'm gonna have to try that sometime. During a casual ball game run by a friend in a mega city's recreation area. As the sole survivors on a space station that tragically crashed into a gas giant. So sad. So sad. 17. At a hollow screen job board, all looking for paid work. In an abandoned warehouse, they were assembled to complete a risky bank heist. "19. In the ancient but high-tech ruins of a prehistoric city, looking for loot to sell." Yeah, that sounds like my something my players would do. In a mystic's tent, seeking insight into the odd dreams that plague them. Okay. Throw some dice. Okay, so we've got our crew summons table locked in. Alright. Mission details. These are 2d10s. Standalone tasks or extended missions. Okay. So let's go. Standalone tasks. This is going to be a hidden D10 roll for the DM only. Okay. Investigate a screech coming from within an ocean trench. I can't talk. Okay. Courier a classified data pad to a secret government facility. Discover why 10 colossal identical robots have suddenly awoken across the galaxy. Make contact with a group of refugees from another sector. Steal a secret recipe from the headquarters of a famous fast food corporation. Are we going to finally figure out what those 11 herbs and spices really are? Come first in the grueling televised arena tournament titled the Superstar Games. Why am I Hunger Gamesing that in my head? Extract minerals from an asteroid located in deep space. Race to the perilous summit of the sector's tallest peak. And that one is not copying for some reason. And it's being weird, which tells me that Acrobat is at its wit's end. Which is good, because I'm getting tired of doing all this as well. So we will get this section of character creation details or character backstory details built out and call it about a night. Take part in the beta test of a VR role-playing game and survive the final boss battle. Okay. And then extended missions. It's also a D10. Okay. Fleshing out extended missions. Oh, goodness. Sorry, my phone screwed up something I was working on the side. Protect a pop star during their sold-out tour following multiple assassination threats. Alrighty. Investigate the disappearance of a beloved ambassador. Uh-oh. Find and arrest the leader of a prominent cyber gang. Super advanced AI. Drones. And war machines. Gather up criminals who recently escaped from prison. Take part in the galaxy's first time travel experiment. How to break into a vault protected by nanobots and steal the credits within. Unmask a cult of hackers and malware worshippers. Oh, here come the puppy. We might have to take a short screen break and share the puppy love. Here y'all go. That's my Rocky. That's my Rockhound, the baby of the pack. I say the baby, he's gonna be 8 years old this summer. You gonna be 8 years old, buddy? You gonna be 8 years old, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Still acts like a puppy though, don't you? Still acts like a puppy. Yeah. Him's a daddy boy. You wanna go see Shelby and get groomed this week? And go Thursday and get groomed? You love getting groomed, don't you, buddy? You love the attention. Yes. Yes, he loves the attention. Oh. He's a good boy. Huh? Who's a good boy? Who is a good boy? Alright. Yeah, him is the best. Him is the best boy. Yeah. You gonna pop up here? Come on. Come on. Up, up. Up, up. You're not gonna hop up. You thought about it. But you're just gonna get some attention. Yeah. Yeah. He's my happy puppy. Alright. You gonna let Daddy finish? I only got 2 more to do. He's nudging my elbow. Intercept, which really means an arms dealer, and destroy their shipment of experimental grav weapons. And then finally, go undercover in a factory to expose a corporate cover up. Alright, lock that table down. Alright. Does that wrap up all of our, other than locations to be used for meeting places? Let's go ahead and knock that one out. And then I think it'll be about time to call it a night. This is going to be a D20 die. That should be 20 rows roughly. The air conditioner's on and freezing my legs to death. Carmen. Trading places. Okay. Okay. Vast space dock filled with billions of storage containers. Mm. Well, sorry, I missed somebody chatting. I was so focused on getting these tables populated. In case you're wondering where I'm drawing content from tonight, I'm kind of cheating and copying and pasting. Makes building up random stuff a lot easier inside of the game. Oh, and the pup has decided he's going to take a nap behind me here. Let's see. He's over there chilling. Rocky. Yeah, you just chilling. Chilling like a villain. Okay. A VR holiday resort with beach, mountain, and city pods. A cruise ship that was claimed by a crime gang decades ago, now a refuge for space pirates. Yeah, some of these places would be fun to get to. A massive fuel extraction rig on the surface of a toxic planet. Okay, I could think of a better place to have a meeting. A transporter serving as a venue for a circus, dance troupes, and other traveling acts. A heavily guarded compound on the surface of a politically unstable planet. Yeah, sounds familiar. Emergency docking and repair station on the outer edge of an asteroid belt. Bustling market that thrives within a planet's ring system. You had me at bustling market. Okay, let's stretch this out a little bit. Famed nightlife destination, a towering station of bars, dance clubs, and casinos. Welcome to New Vegas. And that didn't copy. Let's do it again. Biggest spaceship parking lot in the universe. I'm sure it's going to be at the biggest mall in the universe. A spherical vessel as big as a moon created as a refuge center after a natural disaster. So, are we going to build a Dyson sphere? That would be badass. At some point, you have to have a Dyson sphere. Roving higher education campus that doubles as a scientific research vessel. Yes, because that's what you want underfoot, is all them damn students. Number 19, a distribution center for the sector's most prevalent courier service. And then number 20. Oh, goodness. A scrap heap of old derelict ships home to tech-savvy community of scavengers. Alright, lock that table. Alright, let's go back and see if there's anything I want to tweak. Gonna be my villainous agendas. We're gonna go put some thought text in here. And then relock that table. Appearance features. Okay, appearance features we've locked back up. Alright, so we're pretty much ready to start into ship generation type content. However, it's been a long evening already. We are a good, looks like almost 3 hours. Yeah, 2 hours and 45 minutes into this stream. So I think the next 7-8 pages of ship stuff I will save for another evening, just to give us some additional stuff to build out. But appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. Join me Wednesday. Wednesday will be Wednesday night world building. I'll be working in both my fantasy and sci-fi campaign settings. We will start streaming at 7:30 Central Time, Wednesday the 13th. Is that right? Let me flip a calendar just to make sure. Yeah, Wednesday the 13th, starting around 7:30 Central Time. Tune in, drop into chat, throw out questions, suggestions, ideas. Tell me what you've got going on, what you're playing, what your interests are. I love to chat with other gamers, tabletop role players, and online. So hope to see you then. Other than that, have a great rest of your evening. See you next time.